Hello everybody. So this is the pre-class video for July 9th. Just a really quick summary of what we're going to talk about in class today. So we are actually going to discuss summary. We are going to practice a little bit and just see how we're doing and if we have any big questions. And we're also going to talk about paraphrase as well and practice some paraphrase together. We are going to discuss the primary difference between summary and paraphrase. So with summary, you're only giving the main ideas and saying it in your own words, right? So summaries are always shorter than the original text. Paraphrasing, on the other hand, a paraphrase is just restating an idea in your own words. A paraphrase can sometimes be a little bit shorter or a little bit longer than the original. But a paraphrase is usually no longer than a couple of sentences, right? We're not gonna paraphrase a book because a paraphrase of a book would be just as long as the original book. So there's no 300-page paraphrases, but you can summarize a book in a couple of sentences, right? So paraphrase and summary are different. Summary is just the main ideas, whereas paraphrase is for the purpose of restating. Why do we paraphrase? Well, we'll paraphrase because we don't think it was easily expressed or very understandable. So we want to make sure that the reader can understand the idea. Also, if something you're writing has too many quotations in it, a paraphrase can make it a little easier to read and more coherent. Okay. Both of those require a citation, don't forget. Then we're going to talk about fact versus opinion. So a fact, of course, is something like America is south of Canada, right? Whereas an opinion is something like America is more prosperous or better than Canada, right? So there is a big difference there, and we need to talk about it. And then we're also going to talk finally about bias. So bias is having a general leaning in one direction or another, and sometimes the way we write can show that. So a writer might not like a group of people, or a writer might be taking money from an organization, or a writer might want to push the agenda of a certain government or politician, right? And so for certain types of writing, bias is completely inappropriate. Anything fact-based, science-based, medical, bias needs to be completely avoided. If you are writing an opinion piece or an argumentative piece where you are trying to convince someone of your opinion, bias is obvious, right? Your bias is stated in your thesis statement, and the language you choose will show that. But yeah, so it's a lot to talk about. My pre-class video is longer than normal, sorry. And come to class. I'll see you then. Bye.